All right, guys, listen. There are a couple types of people in these groups. Well, there's more than that, but the two I'm going to talk about are me and David. David is just a really kind, patient, and tolerant person. And then there's me. I just, when I hear something or see something, I have to call it out, which is why I got booted out of that TC's empowering TC's. And there should be a parenthetical statement that says, if you agree with us. I'm in my garage, by the way, and it's 24 degrees. I'm freezing. Um, and so when I see something, I start to ask questions. It's just the nature of how I am. And there's just a lot of hoopla about this new system right now. And that's great. If the new system works, then that's wonderful. Use the new system. When I ask questions about something, I am not degrading somebody's system or way of doing things. I'm asking questions. They're honest questions. I've been doing this a long, long time, and I'm fairly successful at it. And so my questions come from a place of experience and curiosity. And so, look, David and I will be dealing with some of this Wednesday on the Zoom call. But just because something has a crap ton of bells and whistles does not mean that it is a superior product. This see this refrigerator right here in my garage? It's an old Kenmore from like 1960. Then I have this freaking airplane refrigerator in my kitchen, and that one has broken down more times than I can count, and this one has never broken down once. Um, so look, just because something has all the glitz and glam, it does not mean that it's better and that it's going to save time and do all this stuff for your transactions. It just doesn't mean that. And in fact, my opinion is starting to snow. That's not my opinion. My opinion is that some of these things can create chaos. You can actually begin to micromanage yourself. You can have something that's already working and begin to micromanage it to the point where you're creating more time than less time. And I don't care what anybody says, that has been my experience. There's a reason why David and I constantly talk about time management and efficiency. There's a reason for it. I have 92 transactions right now, and I genuinely work about 2 to 3, 4 hours a day. That's it, total, throughout the whole day. I do not spend countless hours per transaction from the time it goes under contract until the time it closes. And when I see somebody say something like, this added task will save you 3 to 5 hours per transaction, how much time are you spending on a transaction that one task is going to save you 3 to 5 hours? What in the heck are you doing? I mean, that's just the way that I think. Because I'm probably going to end up booted out of this second group for asking questions. People get so defensive and get their panties in a wad or their boxers in a ruffle because you ask questions about something, and I just find that so interesting. So look, if it's working for you, great. Keep doing it. Don't fix something that's not broken. But if you are about to make a big switch or have based on glitz and glam and bells and whistles, be super cautious. Be very, very cautious. There is a reason why agents will stay with a broker that they don't really like versus changing brokers. There's a reason for that. Um, if the broker is working, then there's really no reason to change unless there is just something so superior that it makes that change worth it. Okay, because this is your business, this is how you make your money, this is, theoretically it should be setting up your future. So I had to get that out there because I am confused and concerned at what I am seeing. There's a oh, and the other thing is there's a couple people in this group I know personally One of them I coached, and this company who touts themselves to be a superior contract to close company, they are the only client I fired after 2 calls because their company was such a horrific mess and they would take absolutely no instruction. And I can't teach somebody something who's not teachable. So be careful about what you're reading too. It's almost like Googling something just because, like when I get sick, or let's say when I have my elbow hurts and I Google elbow pain and it pulls up, some African Ebola virus, I'll start going, oh my God, I have those symptoms. And so you don't get on Google. I don't get on Google when I'm sick. I don't go to WebMD anymore. I take an aspirin. So be careful about who you're reading and listening to as well. Ask a lot of questions, very detailed, pointed questions about what you're being told. Talk to guys like David. David's been around a long time, man. That guy's a stud. But just be careful because I really care for TCs who are starting this business or trying to grow their business. I really care about you guys because I know what it takes and I know how hard it is. And I don't want to see people go backwards or cause themselves more headache than is necessary. And now I'm starting to shiver and my tongue is getting numb, so I'm going to stop.